Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing my August favorites. I just have makeup this month. Unfortunately, no books, only because I didn't find anything I really cared to read this past month. So if you have any book recommendations, definitely let me know in the comments section because I'm looking for a good book. I'm still on hold for a few at my library that I feel like I would like, but they just haven't come in. I'm on like a forever wait list there. Makeup, amazing this month. I have a whole complexion combo that I have been loving. New palette, which I'm actually going to start off with right now because if you saw that this was releasing, you know I was going to pick it up. And of course, it's a favorite of mine. It is the new Be Perfect Cosmetics Carnival 3 Love Tahiti with Stacey Marie Makeup Artist eyeshadow palette. I am obsessed with the Be Perfect Cosmetics eyeshadow formula. The XL Pro Carnival palette is my favorite palette of all time, and I had to pick this up. I am in love with the color story here. I've used a ton of the shades already. I've created 3 separate looks so far, and I'm definitely going to be playing around more with this. Also be using this in a tutorial coming up soon. This, so far, favorite palette of the year. I can't see anything beating it for me. I was floored when I heard they were going to be releasing another palette for the Carnival series. And this is no exception. It has amazing colors in here. I'm wearing it on my eyes today. I used the shade Tahiti, which is the purple shade on my lower lash line for a pop of color. And I've been playing around with a bunch of different shades, as I said, and the formula is just as good as the other Be Perfect Cosmetics palettes I have purchased in the past. If you have not checked out Be Perfect Cosmetics, definitely do so. I have ordered from Beauty Bay, and I also ordered this from their website on launch. And both places, if you're in Canada, you will get customs and duty. However, for me, you guys know I hate any kind of customs duty, excessive shipping, but for me, this is worth it. I will pay the extra to get it because it is that good in my opinion. And that's the first thing I had to mention because it's what I'm wearing on my eyes and I just am obsessed with Be Perfect Cosmetics eyeshadows. Next, I'm going to be going through a complexion combo. Individually, I recommend all these products on their own. These are standalone amazing products. So I'm going to start with the primer. And this is new to me. It is the brand VDL, which I believe is a Korean makeup company. And this is the Lumi Layer Primer. This is a limited edition bottle. It typically doesn't have this blue cap, but I believe the color of the year is this blue. The Pantone or whatnot is this blue shade. And this primer definitely gives a glow to the skin. And I'm going to try and show you on my hand. However, I feel like this is going to be best served in the tutorial I'm going to show you guys. There is this bluish purple cast that really has this brightening quality to it. So you can imagine that all over the skin. And it really does a fantastic job at just illuminating the skin because there is a sort of color luminescence. I think it's purple, could be blue. You guys know I'm colorblind, so I'm not sure. I think it's purple. That primer, if you're looking for something truly illuminating, definitely check that out. It also helps your foundation wear beautifully on the skin. Usually for primers, it takes a lot for me to find a new one that I really feel like does something, and that one definitely does. And I feel like it's especially good because I have this love for matte foundations, which there was a new one from Too Faced that came out. And it's the Born This Way Matte 24-Hour Foundation. I love the original Born This Way foundation, and I just ran out of my shade in Golden. And then I knew they were coming out with a matte version, so I figured I would hold off repurchasing that foundation until I tried this one to see if I liked it better. And I definitely like this foundation better than the other one, and I love the other one. The other one was a top 5, so this kind of kicked it out of my foundation top 5, and I don't find it's too matte. If you guys follow my channel, you know I have a love for the Urban Decay Stay Naked Weightless Foundation. That is actually more matte than this. This has the same sort of thin formula as to that one, which is why I like it. This has a medium coverage. It is buildable, but I would say compared to the Stay Naked Weightless, it's slightly thicker, not by much. I still can't feel this on the skin. It says it's undetectable in a super long wear foundation. This is very long wearing. I haven't tested the 24-hour claim. I never wear my makeup that long, but it lasts me my whole day without any kind of movement, separation, slipping, fading. doesn't do any of that, which is what I look for in a foundation. That's why I love the Urban Decay Stay Naked Weightless. That's why I love Estee Lauder Double Wear. I love a foundation I don't have to fuss with, touch up, or deal with throughout the day. So this is one of those foundations that's definitely pushed its way into my top 5. If you're curious about this foundation and you like the same sort of foundation as me, then you definitely need to pick this one up and check it out. If you like the original Born This Way, I feel like you would still like this. It has that same sort of thin formula, and it's not overly matte. It definitely has more of a demi-matte satin finish, which I personally love. Still has a perfecting quality to it, which is more so than the original. So it really does a good job at smoothing out your skin. And just overall, it's been a very good foundation for me. So I am so happy I picked this up, and I didn't rush out to pick up the original because I do like this more. I feel like it's more perfecting and better for my textured porous skin. It just makes my skin look more flawless. And that on top of that luminous base really makes a beautiful finish for me. So I do like a little bit more luminosity. That primer really plays nicely with this. And then coupled with my next product, which I purchased from Sephora, probably will say this is my favorite setting spray I've ever used, which is a big claim. I've tried a lot. And if you need something that truly seals your makeup, locks everything down, this is it. It is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. I ended up picking up the mini from Sephora because I have made it a point to not pick up full sizes if companies offer minis, and I wish I would have picked up the full size in this, but that is okay. Now I know that I love it. I will pick up the bigger size in this. If you like the Urban Decay All-Nighter Spray, you will love this spray. This does a better job at sealing the makeup, and that's why I like it more than the Urban Decay, because I find it doesn't mess around with the finish of the foundation, and it really does a good job at sealing, but also smoothing in a way, which is something that I need. You can really feel it locking your makeup, which I feel some people in the reviews I've read feel like it's a sticky quality, which I understand where they're coming from. However, you have to wait for it to dry down. It's definitely something you can feel going on your skin, which I personally like. It feels like a seal to my face, and it really does a good job at not disrupting anything on your face and truly just providing this beautiful veil of sealant to your face, pretty much. That is my best way to describe it, is like a beautiful seal on your skin, because you can feel it really sucking everything and smoothing it out, in my opinion. Like, I really look airbrushed when I use this setting spray. I'm truly so impressed with this, and I had no expectation going into this setting spray. That's why I bought the mini. I really had no idea how I would like it, and I didn't think it would be as good as it is, but it truly is impressive. So I highly recommend checking that out if you're on the market for a new setting spray. That one works, plus adds this beautiful finish to the skin that I feel like is more smoothing than other setting sprays I've tried. It just does the best job at just blending everything together, is the best way I can describe it. Truly a seal for your face. Moving on to a few more products that really impressed me this month. The e.l.f. Bite Size Face Duos. I got these in PR. These are incredible. And I was saying when I was using this in a tutorial, if you just like the highlight or the blush, it's 100% worth it, even if you just like one of the things in the duo. I personally really like the blushes more than the highlights, though the highlights are beautiful. I really like these for the blushes, and I think they have beautiful colors. So they sent me over Cantaloupe, Pomegranate, and Spiced Apple. Spiced Apple is what I'm wearing on my face today, and it's the most beautiful everyday sort of blush for me, and I absolutely love the formula. There's no patchiness. They last on my skin. There's just no issue I find with these, and they're super affordable. I know in the past when I used e.l.f. complexion products way back, like years and years ago, I always had issue with breaking out from their formulas. However, they must have reformulated and done something different with their formulas moving forward, because I don't have an issue anymore, and I absolutely love these duos. They also have those bite-sized eyeshadow palettes that are good to pick up too if you're gonna place an order. Those are worth it as well. These face duos, amazing. And if you're into blush, they have so many more beautiful colors. These are just the 3 that I have, but I definitely want to pick up more. Another cheek palette that I love and have been reaching for a lot lately is the NARS Orgasm X palette. And they have their new blush shade, which is the Orgasm X, their original Orgasm, and then this beautiful highlight in here, which I'm wearing on my skin today. It's very, very intense. I love NARS highlights. They're a creamy powder formula. They feel incredible when you swatch them. They're truly a buttery powder formula. That's the best way I can describe it. They're so creamy, yet a powder, and they just blend on the skin effortlessly. They're really one of the top formulas for highlights for me are the NARS ones because of how creamy they go on the skin. NARS blush also another favorite formula of mine. They always have a ton of colors, and I really like that they came out with the Orgasm X blush because I feel like it better suits my skin tone. It has more of a punch to it as well, which I personally like in a blush. So if you were curious about this blush palette, I believe it is limited edition. I would definitely pick it up because it's been getting a ton of use out of me, and it has just a beautiful color scheme. Then for lips, I have 3 things to mention. One is new, and this is the Fenty Beauty, I forget the names of these. This is so tiny. The Slip Shine Sheer Shiny Lipstick in 04 Makeout Break. I always love the packaging of Fenty, and this is what the color looks like. Typical Cheryl color, but this is great as an everyday color for me. Like I can just throw this on with any sort of look. Would work with this, would work with basic makeup. It's just the perfect just throw on and go color. I just really like the shiny formula. It's like you're wearing a gloss, but not sticky or anything like that. It's just the perfect sheen to it and the perfect color for me. If you're similar in complexion to me, this just works. And it's my favorite kind of nudes that have a more beige tone to it. So I've been really enjoying that, and I definitely want to check out more of the colors because I do like the formula a lot. And then an oldie, but I had to mention it because I've been using it so much in August. It's from Surat Beauty, and I've mentioned this a while ago, I'm sure, in a favorites, and it's the Lip Luster and Amethyst. And it's this beautiful shiny purple shade, which you look at, maybe you're a little bit scared, but it's very sheer, and it's what I have on my lips today. It just gives a beautiful, juicy effect to the lips with a light reflect of that purple quality to it, and I live for lip glosses like this. I know I was obsessed with MAC Oyster Girl and a bunch of other similar type shades to that, and this is no exception. It just gives you the most juicy, beautiful lips, and I love that kind of purple quality because it really does impact a glow under the skin, like that primer, unless it's blue, still works. And then like this gloss is just so glowy and beautiful. And then I mentioned this last month, this formula, but specifically this color I had neglected to mention because I started using it in August, and it is my favorite color now. So this is from Bare Minerals. It's their new Mineralist Hydra Smoothing Lipsticks, and this is the shade Memory. I already mentioned Grace and Focus last month, but this one takes the cake for me. It literally is the most beautiful color, especially for fall. I'm not usually into these mid-tone pinky colors, but for me, it just looks so beautiful, especially with a brown or a spicy kind of lip liner. It just really makes the perfect nude lip for me, especially with a tan. So I had to mention Memory because I've been going crazy for it. And then the last thing I wanted to mention in my August favorites is just a skin product. And this is what I use for tanning my face. And this is the Saint Tropez Natural Glowing Bronzing Water Face Mist. And I love this for a quick just spritz on the face so that my face can actually match my body in the summer because I do go swimming outside a lot and I'm not wearing a lot of makeup most days unless I'm filming or doing something. I don't typically have full face of makeup. I like to keep it fairly natural on the skin, and I would prefer my face to match my body. This is honestly just the easiest way to tan your face. You don't have to rub anything in. They need to come out with a body spritzer tan like this, like just a bigger bottle, so I could just spritz it on and not have to rub anything and just air dry myself because it's so easy and it never screws up the tan. But this is really great if you just need some color to your face. It's not super dark. For me, I can use this a few days during the week, even if I just tanned once, or even if I haven't tanned. Usually my face is considerably lighter than my body. This just helps it match for me, and it's just easy and quick to use. So that is everything for my August favorites. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, maybe found some new products that you want to check out beauty-wise. As I said, these are the best of the best for me. No surprise for the Be Perfect Cosmetics palette. I figure you guys would know that I'd be purchasing that. If you follow new releases in makeup, you know that was going in my cart, as well as whole new complexion routine, which I plan to show in my next video. I think I'm going to be doing a tutorial using the palette and a bunch of these products that are new that you haven't seen on my channel. So look forward to that next. If you want to see these in action, it should be my next video. I think I'm planning on doing it that way. With all that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know what your favorites were for August. If you have any book recommendations, please let me know. I need a good book to read. And that's gonna be it. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed already, I would love for you to do so. Just hit that red button below, the bell if you want to be notified of all my future videos. And I will see you guys in my next one.